I'm just looking over my journal from 10 days ago when I hit a bottom with how I was feeling inside of myself and just feeling, weighed down, overweight, just sluggish. And I'm looking at some of the things that I was feeling, and here it is 10 days later, and I've lost 10 pounds in 10 days. It wants to leave. It really does. I feel like I'm being set free, and I'm so glad I hit a bottom that had me embrace a new lifestyle, kind of a birthday gift that I gave myself. And I started this right before I left for vacation with a birthday coming, because it was sort of like, oh, if I can get through a vacation and a birthday, because birthday cake is my go-to. In fact, my last splurge was a piece of my husband's 60th birthday cake. Decadent, delicious birthday cake was the last thing that I had that was bad for me. It's hard to believe that something that you celebrate with, like birthday cake, is bad for you. And, isn't a birthday what you want to celebrate? Well, my birthday's a week after my husband's. And I celebrated by not eating birthday cake and by honoring my body as a temple that it is. And I've asked for spiritual help. I have amazing women like praying for me. And I have an incredible retired nutritionist that one of my clients that I asked if I could just get her help, and she's coaching me. And I have friends like Grace and Karen, my 2K, that are on the same journey and just ready to dive into self-care like nothing before. And turning 59 was really my inspiration, because I don't want to get worse as I get older, because I'm getting better in so many other ways, like where I'm at in my business and my finances and my joy of living and grandchildren, and my children are doing good. I have every reason to be in my spirituality, and my sobriety. I have impeccable discipline in other areas of my life, like not drinking. But when it comes to food, I had to put it in that addict place. I know how to stay sober and live a spiritual life, but my eating had been holding me back and putting a block in there and really deeply affecting my self-esteem. And it's I project something on the outside that is even with my business, it's all about celebrating yourself and self-care and all that. But how many of us, put our makeup on, do our hair, put on a cute outfit, but on the inside, we look in the mirror, maybe, head and shoulders, and we're sort of oh, I look good today. But a full-length mirror, when I take an honest look in a full-length mirror, and it was actually a picture. I was speaking at an event, and somebody posted a picture of me on social media without my okay, which is fine, but it was the worst picture I've ever seen of myself. And that was a month ago. And I looked at it and I said, that's not who I want to be. I remember I shared a powerful message that night, everything on the inside of my spirit, talking about my journey and helping others and uplifting others, empowering others. That's comfortable for me. But when it comes to looking in a mirror full length and empowering myself, the negative self-talk was pretty bad. I would never treat anyone else like that. So why am I treating myself like that? So I just am on a journey. I'm journaling every day, and I look back on my journal for the first day, and it's I feel bloated, heavy, dizzy, foggy, pain in my hips and legs, lethargic when I wake up, not looking forward to getting up and doing a day, not knowing if I have the energy for it, feeling stiff, sluggish, tired, depressed, sensitive, low self-esteem. My lungs are not clear. I'm asthmatic and they're not clear. Hard to roll over in bed and just plain old embarrassed about myself. Like starting to not show up for things because of the way that I look. And it's like, when I think about like 10 days ago, what I wrote, it's like, I feel like, I felt like my face was swollen, body aches, exhausted, angry, helpless, victimized by my behavior that got me here. Like just a lot of self-deprecation, unhappy, lots of pressure in my head. My God, it was only 10 days ago, but I don't feel like that today. I don't. I've been sugar, carb free for 10 days and I'm on a pretty strict, like fruit, vegetable, and meats and black coffee and lots of water. I'm on a 45-day thing backed with homeopathic drops, and that helps suppress hunger and just supplement. And it's impeccable discipline. It is, but it's making me feel empowered, and it's setting me free, and I can feel it. So self-care 2K, that's the race I'm running right now, and I know I'm not alone. And Karen and I have been parallel. A lot of my numbing out and eating in that numbness, it's about a disconnection with myself. It's about disassociating because maybe things that I'm experiencing in life. And my father's death was in alignment with Karen's mother's death a year ago. They went into hospice on the same day. And I'm just at that age where, losing a parent is just a huge shift in life. And I brought my dad cupcakes every day at the nursing home. He was in hospice for 5 months before he passed. And I got to be with him, and look him in the eye and love him right to that last second, where he lifted into spirit. And it was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. But a cupcake a day really triggers like my sugar addiction. And when he died, the emotions, I couldn't stop. And so I'm crying. I'm so happy for myself right now because I've stopped and I see it and I've grieved, and now I want to come into the fullness of my life. And, I have such a beautiful business. I get to share with women every day, and I love what I do, and mentoring new practitioners right now. And like, I want to really be the best version of myself, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I know life on life's terms is going to happen. I know it's going to hit me over the head, but I don't think I have to eat my way through it. I think I can feel my way through it and like release. So I'm doing some cool stuff for myself. I'm going to a drum circle tonight. I'm doing a breath work class in a week or two. I'm just doing little healthy treats and trying some new things. And I'm walking with Clarabelle, my new puppy. She's a great personal fitness trainer. I'm doing stretching. I'm feeling freer in my body. My mind is clear. I feel motivated. And most importantly, I don't feel alone. And I know as I share my experience, there's a lot of you that might feel a little trapped inside your experience. It's time to set ourselves free together. Okay.